I'll never forget the morning my youngest daughter shaved her sister's head. At first, I thought it was just some insane sibling prank, like Ree had finally snapped and taken things way too far. But by the end of that day, I realized it was probably the single best thing she could have ever done to save her sister's life. I woke up to Kayla's screams, my teenager, my prom queen in the making, shrieking like she was being murdered. I bolted down the hall, ripped open her bedroom door, and froze. Her long golden hair, the hair she spent hours curling, styling, spraying every night, was scattered across her pillow in jagged tufts. Her head was practically bare, patchy stubble on pale skin. She stumbled out of bed like she'd been shot, ran into the bathroom, and the guttural wail that ripped out of her when she saw her reflection in the mirror nearly made me collapse. She crumpled onto the tile floor, sobbing, screaming that her life was over. Prom was that night. She was a lock for prom queen. This was supposed to be her night. And now, this. "Where's Ree?" I barked, panic rising. A second later, my husband walked in holding our youngest by the shoulders. She was in unicorn pajamas, looking small and serious, with his electric razor sitting on her nightstand like the smoking gun. "Ree," I said, trying to keep calm while Kayla screamed bloody murder in the bathroom. "Why did you do this?" She looked me dead in the eye. "I had to stop her from going to prom." I just stared. This was the kid who still crawled into Kayla's bed during thunderstorms. The little shadow who followed her big sister everywhere, begged her for advice on everything. And now she'd ruined the most important night of Kayla's life? Before I could even wrap my head around it, the doorbell rang. Perfect timing. Steven, Kayla's boyfriend, already showing up early like he always did. He walked in, saw her bald head, and froze. "What the hell happened to your hair?" he blurted, then quickly shifted into fake sweet mode. "Baby, don't cry. We'll fix it. Maybe get you a wig. You'll still be the prettiest girl there." Kayla collapsed into his arms, sobbing. Steven looked over her head and glared at me like this whole mess was somehow my fault. "Did Ree do this?" he snapped. "I told you that kid's not right." Ree stepped forward, clutching her stuffed unicorn. Her voice was small but steady. "I cut off her hair so she couldn't go to prom with you. Because you're mean to her, Ree," I hissed, but she didn't stop. "You hurt her all the time. I see the bruises on her arms when you grab her. I see you shove her into walls. You hit her stomach where nobody notices. Then you buy her presents so she won't tell." The air went dead. Steven gave a fake laugh. "She's making up stories. Kayla, tell your mom how good I am to you." But Kayla wouldn't look at anyone. And then Ree pulled out her little pink tape recorder, hit play, and Steven's voice came out loud and clear. "Yeah, tomorrow night after prom, I'm gonna get her wasted at Jake's after party and make sure she can't say no this time. My brother got me the stuff to put in her drink. Gotta lock that down before college. Nothing keeps a girl around like getting her pregnant." My stomach lurched. Kayla's sob turned into something animal, and when she tried to pull away, Steven just tightened his grip. "That's fake," he said, sweating now. Not even my voice. "You were going to drug my daughter?" I whispered, shaking so hard my phone almost slipped out of my hand. My husband finally stepped forward, voice like ice. "Let go of." My daughter Steven didn't budge. He actually smirked. "I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Adams. You know why?" And just like that, my husband's face drained of color. His hands shook. He actually stepped back. My heart stopped. Steven grinned wider, like he'd just won something. That's when I shoved myself between them and hit record on my phone. "Get out of my house or I'm calling the cops," Steven sneered. "My dad's a lawyer. You have no idea who you're messing with." Then he shoved my husband so hard he hit the wall, stomped down the stairs, knocking family photos onto the floor, and slammed the front door so hard the glass rattled. A second later, his car peeled out, tires screaming. Upstairs, Kayla was still sobbing, bald and broken, re-clutching her like she was the only thing keeping her alive. My husband was pale, jaw locked, eyes a million miles away. And me? I was shaking so bad I could barely breathe. Something had just detonated inside our family, and nothing would ever be the same again. Click the full story to see what happened next.